there's a lot on my mind and on my heart, and I just wanted to record it because that's kind of what I've been doing. Is whenever I feel like I want to just remember this moment, I pick up my camera and I just start recording. So that's what I'm doing. I just realized, like, it's been a past few difficult months for my mental health, mainly because of kind of like the infertility issues that I'm dealing with. And I think a lot of the times it's more myself creating these problems than my body. And what I mean by that is, like, sometimes I overthink things and I think there's something wrong with me, and that, you know, I need to fix this. And how am I going to fix this? How do I fix my hormones? How do I fix my body? What do I need to eat? What do I need to do? And I'm stressing out so much on things that I want to try to control, when in reality, you shouldn't try to control these things in life. Like, things should just happen, and I should just trust that things will happen when they will, or when they need to happen. And I think, like, the biggest struggle for me is that I'm someone who, you know, when I want something, I know what I need to do to go get it, and I'll work really, really hard to get to that goal. I'll write down what I need to do, and I'm gonna get it. And I think what's difficult with fertility and infertility is that, you know, your body doesn't care what you want, and it's gonna happen when it's gonna happen. And the more you stress it, the more you, like, freak out about it, the worse it's gonna be. And that's just where I am. I've definitely learned to let go a little bit in the last few weeks, where I'm just like, why am I pressuring myself so much to get pregnant, when it's fine if it happens in another year, in 2 years? Like, why is there a timeline? And I think that's been my biggest discovery, is really just asking myself, why are you so rushed? And there was really no answer other than, I'm 30. Oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. And not because it's like, I feel ready, I want kids. I feel like there's an empty part in my heart that I want to fill. Like, there is none of that. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that society is pushing me to have kids right now, I probably wouldn't have kids till I'm 35. Like, I don't know. It's just, I'm putting so much pressure on myself that it's, like, really getting to me. It's affecting my everyday life, and it's affecting my work. It's affecting my relationship, because I feel like a complete failure. I feel like I can't get pregnant, which makes me less than any other woman out there. And it sucks, because at the same time, like, I know Tim wants kids. I know he would love to have a baby right now. And it's difficult, because I know that I've been trying and it's not working, for whatever reasons, whether it's too much pressure on myself, my body's not there yet, or, you know, I don't know. I just think I need to calm down. I need to kind of, like, let go a little bit instead of being so stressed about this, and see what happens. It's September now. It's gonna be almost a year since we had our miscarriage, and it's still, you know, like, we'll never forget that day, and it sucks. And I just, like, I would have loved for us to get pregnant before the year, so that, you know, I don't know, I would have, like, made us feel better or something. But I just don't want another Christmas to go by without a baby, because it's just gonna keep reminding us of last Christmas, which sucked. But yeah, it's really hot. The sun just all of a sudden decided to come out while I'm talking. But that's where I am. I'm definitely struggling a little bit mentally, especially because, you know, my two best friends are pregnant, which is like, I'm super, super happy for them. You know, like, I'm ecstatic for them. I'm ecstatic for anybody who gets pregnant. I don't ever think that you should feel mad or upset that other people get what you want, and just because you're not getting it. I think it's all about being positive, and, like, feeling happy for others is really important. And I obviously, of course, super excited and happy, but it's obviously also kind of like, oh, like, I also want to get pregnant, and I would love to join them on this journey, and I can't. So it's a struggle, especially after, like, having a miscarriage and you questioning yourself as to, why me? Why did I have to lose a baby? Why can't I also go full-term pregnancies like all these other girls and things like that? So I don't know. I hope it happens. It sucks, going through infertility. It's something that, you know, I thought maybe I was gonna deal with at some point in my life, but now that I'm dealing with it, it's like it sucks, but it is what it is. I need to be grateful and thankful for everything else that I have, because I have a really amazing life, and I don't think I should let this one little aspect of my life bring me down. But it's September 14th, and I'm like hoping that, you know, we'll have our little miracle soon. Alright, well, I wanted to do a quick video. I think we are October 8th, and I don't know, I haven't been feeling very well, and I think Tuesday, so like 2 days ago, I was very sick. Like the whole day after 2 o'clock, I just like fever, sick, insane migraine. Like I never really get headaches, and this was a really bad headache. Like, I mean, I went to bed at 4 o'clock and I woke up the next day at 7. I also puked. I just felt so sick, and it's scaring me because this was very similar to when we first conceived the very first time in December of last year. I remember having a day where I think it was maybe implantation or something, where I just like my body dropped, and I'm hopeful. I haven't felt like this in months. Every cycle has never felt like this, and I'm very like positive about it. I'm like, could this be it? Like, it's almost Christmas time, which would mean like it'd be almost a year of us trying, and it'd be like the perfect gift for Christmas. So I don't know, this could be nothing, and I could probably get my period in a few days and feel very stupid, but I'm very hopeful. I think this could be it, so we'll see. I think it's still too early to test, but give me a few days. I hope so. What's up, guys? So you guys just saw me taking a pregnancy test at 9 DPO or 10 DPO, I think, and it was really hard to tell, which is why in the video you kind of see me a little like, oh, I guess it's negative, but literally like a few minutes later I will put the picture, but you can see a little bit of a faint line, and I of course started getting super excited, but at the same time it's like, I've been through this before almost a year ago, and I got super excited the first time, and you're kind of scarred for life once you have a miscarriage. So I was just like, oh, what if this is another chemical pregnancy? What if this is gonna happen again? Of course they're stressing the fuck out, but at the same time I'm so like just excited because it's been a long time since I haven't seen 2 lines. Even if it's a faint line, it's there. And like I said, even in my earlier videos, like I could tell, I could feel it, and it's scary, but I'm just so hopeful that this could be it. It's just really frustrating because like people should find out they're pregnant by like missing a period, and it's just like a cool moment in their life. Whereas with me, I'm so obsessed, like testing before I get my period, before I'm supposed to find out, before it's natural for someone to find out. This is not okay, and it's not normal, and I hate that I obsess over the line and that it's not dark enough, so now I start freaking out. Like we're like 4 days into this pregnancy, and I'm already freaking the fuck out because I'm scared of a miscarriage because of what happened last time. And then I'm on Google, I'm on YouTube, I'm watching everybody who's also crazy like me, and I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one, but it's just not good for my mental health. And yesterday I was happy because the line looked great, and then today I'm like, I'm not happy because I'm like, this doesn't look good. Progression, which I know it's really hard to see, but there's a little line there. And then there was another line at 10 and another line, I don't know if you could see, but anyways, there's a line there. And then this one is from this morning, and I know there's a little line there, but it's so hard to see. Why is it still so light? I know it's still very early, but I just don't like the line progressions. They should be, you know. What's up, everyone? So I'm out here at Salada having a delicious dinner by myself because Tim is with a customer at a restaurant nearby, and I wanted to tag along as usual. And I just kind of wanted to come on here. The video that you probably just saw was yesterday, and I was a total emotional wreck. And I think the main thing is because I tested really early and I got a faint positive, and then it's negative, so like you get all your hopes up and you mentally like are like so excited, and then you kind of like let yourself down a little bit. And it just teaches me that just patience is key. Don't start testing so early. Don't get so obsessed over needing to find out right away, because at the end of the day, this last 2 days have been 10 times worse than if I would have just waited and wait, you know. So I think a lot of what I'm learning through this journey is just like trying to relax, not stress over things that you really can't control. And more than anything is I really find like this journey is just making me a better person. It's teaching me so many things. And I was telling Tim on the drive here, like, we've never had to go through anything difficult in our lives. Like 30 years on this planet, and we've had, you know, we've been very lucky. We've had a very good life, an amazing marriage, an amazing, you know, life together so far since being kids and going to school and getting good jobs and making money and just success. Like, we've been very successful. So I think it's this little thing in our life has hit us really hard because we're like, what the hell? We're not used to not getting what we want. We're not used to working really hard to do something and getting it. So I really think life is teaching us something, and at the same time, like, it hasn't even been a year since we've been trying, and it's normal for couples to take up to a year. So I think we just need to relax a little bit, and everyone that I've talked to really just says, like, you need to stop controlling and being so crazy, or it's just never gonna happen. So just learning and going day by day, but I feel so much better today, and it's just another day. It's, you know, new month.